Hey everyone, and welcome back to another day of the Bravo Challenge. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can implement vertical and horizontal scrolling to your app designs. You can add horizontal scrolling or vertical scrolling to add motion and movement to your app. Okay, so let's talk about vertical scrolling first. In my app example here, I'm going to take a look at my category screen. I added a list and a few more categories that are going to go past my original app screen. Now, when it comes to vertical scrolling, you can tap on the screen frame, so the main frame here, and you can actually just drag this bottom section as far down or however long you want your scrolling to be. Know that wherever you drag it to, though, is where your app will start scrolling. So if I pull it all the way down here, I'm going to have this extra area at the bottom when I open my app. So I'm going to want to make sure that I only bring it to the point that I want it to stop. So vertical scrolling is fairly simple. You can just drag the frame where you need it to go. Now let's take a look at horizontal scrolling. So next, let's look into horizontal scrolling. Now, a tip that I like to do is I like to create my slides for the horizontal scrolling outside of my app frame. And then once I'm done setting it up, I'll go ahead and drag it into the container that I'm going to use for the horizontal scrolling. So to set up the horizontal scrolling, you want to set up how you want your frames to look like when scrolling through. So for me, I'm going to have a horizontal scroll of different recipes. I have 4 right here, and each one I have framed, and I'm going to name them slide 1, 2, and so on. Now I'm going to go ahead and select all of my slides, and I have a container set up right here, and is going to be using the container slider horizontal tag from Bravo, and I'm going to grab my 4 slides and bring them right into that. So again, I'm going to make sure that they go into that container. Now it is going to cut off, but that is because that is where the frame cuts off, and this is why I like to set up my slides outside of the app screen and then bring them in once it's complete. It's just a little easier to work with. And once you have that, you're all set. Just make sure you again have that container slider horizontal tag within that frame, and now you have horizontal scrolling.